What is up, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to tell you how to make $20,000 per month selling custom furniture. Let's dive in. All right, welcome back. As always, my name is Vaught. I'm your host. I'm so glad that you chose to spend some time with me today. And if you are trying to grow a woodworking or a custom furniture business or a craft business of any kind, and you're looking for some really great business skills, you're looking for some business information, some marketing, sales, operations, some things that are going to help you with the business side of your business, be sure to like and subscribe, okay? If you have not yet subscribed, what are you doing with your life? You got to get it together. I'm here to help you on your journey, right? You're not going to learn how to build stuff here. I'm not going to do any tool reviews, but one thing I am going to do is I'm going to give you business principles every single video, going to help you grow your business, okay? So in today's video, I want to walk through how to make $20,000 per month selling custom furniture. So let's talk about the math briefly. As far as the math is concerned, you can sell one $20,000 thing. You can sell two $10,000 things. You can sell four $5,000 things, or you can sell $20,000 things, right? What a lot of people in the woodworking space is you're trying to get to $20,000 a month selling $100 items. That's 200 units of something per month that you have to sell. Can it be done? It absolutely can. Some people are doing a great job doing it. I recommend that you don't try to do that because you're probably not a good enough digital marketer, good enough at sales in order to accomplish that. The hardest part of our business is getting people to say yes. So what I want to do is I want to make every yes that I get worth a lot of money, to be worth $3,000 to $5,000 to $7,000. Today, while I'm recording these videos, one of our clients inside of the Woodworking Business Accelerator program closed a $7,800 sale. This is just an example of what's possible when you start marketing and selling high ticket expensive goods. Custom furniture, custom tables, custom benches, outdoor furniture, built-ins, those sorts of things, right? We want to sell expensive items. When we sell expensive items, we can make a lot of money with one yes. Obviously, it's difficult to manufacture it. It's difficult to manufacture it in a timely fashion, but the hardest part, and I will stand on this, the hardest part of any business is getting the yeses, getting people to say yes, to trust you enough to give you a credit card. Trust you enough to give you a deposit, right? So that's the math, okay? So now how do you make $20,000 a month selling custom furniture? Number one is you got to increase your leads. Right now, if you're watching this and you're making just a couple grand a month and you want to get to 20 grand a month, I can 100% guarantee that you need more leads. You need a lot more leads inside of your business. Most guys get somewhere between 5 to 20 leads a month. Everyone inside the Woodworking Business Accelerator program that has scaled to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 per month, they're getting 50 to 100 to 150 leads per month. Why does this matter? Because if you didn't get any better at sales, and let's say you close only 10% of everyone that you talk to. If you get 10 leads a month, you're going to close one deal. Let's say that one deal is worth $5,000. We had a $5,000 a month. Not bad. But let's say instead of 10 leads, you got 100 leads and you still closed at 10%. You 10x your lead flow and you close 10 sales at $5,000 a month, and now you have a $50,000 per month business, right? This is a very straightforward, easy example, but I just want to show you that lead flow really dramatically changes the landscape of your business and your earning potential. When you take control of your lead flow, you take control of your earning potential, okay? So number one, you got to increase your leads. Number two is you have to study sales and you have to get better at sales. Now, one of the number one things that we talk about inside of the Woodworking Business Accelerator program is you're probably not always handling leads in the best environment to close leads. So what does that mean, right? So one of the things that we do inside of the Woodworking Business Accelerator program is that we run ads for our clients or teach them how to run ads to drive leads to their Facebook page, okay? And then they will message the page and they'll say, hey, I love this picture of this thing. I want a quote for this, right? Well, inside of Facebook Messenger, on average, we close about 5 to 10% of all of our leads, maybe, just as a whole, everyone inside of the program. Now, as soon as I get a lead on the phone, my chances of closing that lead are going to go to about 40 to 50%, right? So if I can convert them and get them off of Messenger onto a phone call and actually talk to them on the phone, my chances of closing that deal skyrocket, right? So it goes to 40 to 50%. Then from there, if I can meet with them in person, so if I can get them to come by the shop, if I can meet them at a coffee shop, if I can go to their house and measure their space, typically everybody that can do that closes 80 to 90% of those leads, right? So ideally what I want to do is in the sales environment, I want to get them in a place where I have the best chance to close those deals, right? So what I'm going to be doing is in the sales script, I'm going to be working through a process to get them, hey, I would love to go over this quote with you. Is it okay if we hop on the phone real quick just so I can answer any of your questions quickly? Here's my number, shoot me a quick text. right? So that's an easy way to get them on the phone, right? And then from there, absolutely, here's the quote. Oh, well, let me visit with my husband about it. We're thinking about yada, 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 yada. I need to confirm and make sure that the size is right. Hey, totally get it. Where are you located? Oh, I'm in such and such city. Oh, well, that's right down the road from me. Honestly, I would be more than happy to come and measure your space for you and get you the perfect size. Is that okay? Swinging by and measuring your space for you and making sure that we're getting you exactly what you're looking for? Absolutely. I'm serving the customer by doing all these things, but I'm also putting them in an environment that helps me as the business owner to close more deals, right? So you got to take control of your lead flow. You got to increase lead flow. You got to get better at sales. The other part of sales is that you've got to learn what to say and what not to say. One of the biggest things that I see guys struggle with, customer will say, okay, thanks for the quote. Let me visit my husband about it. All right, sounds good. That is not what you say. When that happens, and that happens all the time, perfect. Is that something you plan on visiting with your husband about tonight or tomorrow? If I don't hear back from you by, say, noon tomorrow, is it okay if I just touch base to see if you guys got a chance to connect? What I want to do is I want to give myself an opportunity to follow up, and I want to ask permission to follow up so that they're not appalled tomorrow when I reach back out to them, right? I told you yesterday I was going to follow up. You said that sounded totally fine. So I have a plan in place now to follow up, right? And so there's so many little nuances like this, literally hundreds of them, that will improve your sales process and help you close more deals. Now, if you're looking for help with that, check out the Woodworking Business Accelerator program. Last thing here, when it comes to making and selling $20,000 a month in custom furniture, is that you got to be able to produce $20,000 a month in custom furniture. If you're selling 20 grand and only can produce 10 grand, what's going to happen is your lead times are going to grow dramatically, right? You're going to be selling way more than you're producing. So every time you sell something, you're selling it faster than you're making it. So your lead times are going to go from 6 weeks to 8 weeks to 10 weeks to 12 weeks to 14 weeks. And then when you get to about 12 to 14 weeks, your sales are going to start suffering because people don't want to wait 3 months for custom furniture, right? So what we have to figure out now is the manufacturing side of things so that I can actually produce $20,000 per month in furniture alongside the $20,000 per month in sales that I'm doing. And again, I'm about to say something and I'm going to have a ton of haters on this. A one-man crew working full-time, make no mistake about it, he's working very hard, but a one-man crew working full-time can do 20 grand a month in custom furniture, okay? That is one really great dining table set per week, maybe 2 tables per week. You can do that if you have the right systems, the right tools, you have the right finishing, all those sorts of things. You can get through 20 work days or 22 work days in a month, and you can build $20,000 in custom furniture. You're like, there's no way. I promise you, because I did it, homeboy, right? So you can do that with a one-man crew. One thing that we always recommend, though, is to find some type of part-time guy, a high school kid, a family friend, somebody that can come in and just lend an extra hand, even if it's just an hour or 2 a day. If you can take a ton of pressure off yourself, you're not trying to move heavy furniture around by yourself, but you're still getting $20,000 done per day. And you also can have them do some of the sanding, keep the shop clean, do some of the stuff that's more tedious, that is not as difficult. That will take a ton of pressure off of you. So these are the ways to make $20,000 per month selling custom furniture. You got to get more leads, get way more leads, like way more leads. Number 2 is that you got to get better at selling, and you got to put the client in an environment with you that increases your chances of closing the deals. And then lastly is that you got to figure out, how do we get all the work done? And this is what we do. Literally, we don't do anything else. This is what we do inside the Woodworking Business Accelerator program. We don't work with general contractors. We don't work with anybody in any other industry. We work with woodworkers and custom furniture business owners to help them do exactly what I just told you, okay? So if you're needing help and you want somebody that can accelerate and fast track you on the road to success and get you an additional $15,000 to $25,000 per month in the next 90 days, be sure to check out the Woodworking Business Accelerator program in the link below. If you're newer, you're trying to figure this game out, I got a couple resources for you. Number 1, my free ebook. It's called the Handmade Business Secrets book. And it really outlines how I started and stunk it up and didn't know how to really grow my woodworking business for the first couple years inside of my business, to ultimately scaling and selling my custom furniture business that was doing over $70,000 per month, and how you can do the exact same thing. It's got business principles in there that's going to help you. Okay, it's totally free. Check it out. And then lastly is the Handmade Hero Academy program. If you're new, you're trying to get to $5,000 a month. I'm trying to get to $10,000 a month. Check this out. It's a $500 program, but if you sell one piece of furniture out of the principles that you learn from everything that we lay out inside of this program, it's going to more than pay for itself, and it's going to be the foundation that you need to keep you moving forward into the future. Okay, so with that being said, Hopefully this video was helpful to you. As always, genuinely, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, comments, let me know in the comment section. And with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next one.